Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. Monday night, April the 16th. These are the charts of the day. Going to cover both the long and short side today. Take a look at the few stocks that acted quite well today. CONN jumped $1.08. That was a 6% gain. And you can see that the channel that it's been in after a pop here about a week and a half ago, pulled back, consolidated quietly for 3 days. And today it popped and may very well either retest the higher near 20 and then maybe get up to about 22.5, my short-term target. ECYT, big pop today on news of a deal with Merck. The stock doubled, up 100%. And although I don't think that's going to continue, I think the stock backs and fills in this area for a bit and then goes again. The next target will be up around 11. Fonar, that stock has just been Fonarable. That's actually been phenomenal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It just keeps stair-stepping its way higher, holding support even on this pullback and reversal. Pull back to the 10-day, and you can see how it spiked up about 9% today. So if you look at the long-term chart on Fonar, you'll see that key levels of resistance have been taken out going back years. Now, there is a spike high here from 09, about 278. Today's, excuse me, not 278, 460. Today's high was 434. So we're up in a zone where we could see some pullback, et cetera, so in this area, long-term resistance. Let me just draw this in for you, right there. Perhaps. So let's see if we can get through, because if we can, we may see this stock get to 6 or 7. It could be wild. If not, expect a pullback, retracement, consolidation in the zone. OPHC. Take a look at the pattern on this. You'll see that the big spike up to resistance, the falling wedge over a 2-week period, the big spike last week, midweek, Thursday, Friday pullback. Today it spiked up again, running from 213 to 375, a big move. But it did back all the way back to 260. And although it was up 30%, 60 cents, at one point it was up double that. We'll have to just see if we can get any kind of follow through. Market purchase pulled that one back late today. OPWV, well, despite the market, this stock continues to move. After running from about the 208 area, it's jumped all the way to today's high, 291, and right to resistance before backing off. You can see the resistance here, going back several years to the high in 09. And actually took it out just slightly. Let's see, the high there was 313. Today's high was 291. So we still got a little bit of room maybe up in the zone, but there's resistance up in this area. Now, should it break through here, wouldn't be shocked to see the stock make a move into the 3.5 to 3 3/4 range, maybe a little higher. SSYS acting very well in here. Broke out of this wedge, broke through resistance, and spiked up today, jumping at one point as high as 45.48 before it backed off to 41.21. A rather poor close. Still up 523 or 14.5%. On big news. Let's see if we get either a downside follow through or a kind of consolidation in this range, and maybe a follow through that takes it up towards the 50 plus range, 50, 52. TTM, Tata Motors, right up against key resistance here. Gapped up a little bit and jumped 93 cents today. And this is a resistance level that, if taken out, could lead to something in the 33.4 zone. USAT, this low price puppy, had a big pop today, moving out a little wedge in here and running up to this spike high up at the 170 area, reaching 168 today before backing off to 162. Nevertheless, up 25 cents or 18.25%. And we'll see if we can get this to move to my next target up around 250, right up there. Vringo had a big day. It did back off the high right at the top of the channel, reaching 451, closing underneath 397. That was a pretty poor close as well, in the lower half of the range, but still up 31%, nearly 93 cents. Volume soared to 19 million shares today. Big volume for that stock. But at the top of the channel here, we may see some backing and filling for a couple of days. I do expect a pop could take it up towards 6. This stock's in play. I'll move over to the box of shorts list. And you'll see, starting off with Apco Oil and Gas. The stock is absolutely looking terrible. Note that the top is broken. That we also pointed out this bear flag here last month. The stock has rolled over hard, moving from 72 to today's low at 45.71. And we're only talking 2 weeks here, so wow, what a hit. And yet today it was dropped another $4 or 8%. Something wrong there. See the long-term chart? We can see the stock fall all the way down towards the mid-30s potentially. APEI, which we gave as a short on this bear flag here, has subsequently stair-stepped lower and moved from the 39 area down to 36, but looks like it can at least test towards 33 range. CRR rolling over from this bear flag. If you take a look at the overall pattern, a move down towards the mid-70s could easily take place. Decker, more downside may be had as this stock continues to drift lower. I'm looking for a move to 56.7. Golar LNG broke a key resistance today, dropping 61 cents, but I think this stock has designs on 33, maybe even 30. HITK Pharmaceutical breaking today with a move all the way down to 31.78 before popping a buck. Still down in the session, and may see lower levels towards 29.30. Helmerich and Payne HP, we gave you the heads up here on this. It popped after going lower, and then it's moved back up again. So we'll see what develops there. Joy Global, another one that's forming a bear wedge. Basically at this point, this stock can be maybe it's headed lower towards the mid-60s. NFX, Newfield Exploration, also in a down channel here. Looks like it could be headed towards 30, maybe 29. ROVI is rolling over as well, and we spotted this one here on the break last week. It looks like it's near support here. If that cracks, look for a move into the mid-20s. RealPage, very sloppy pattern ever since it broke here and bounced back to resistance. You can see how it came down, bounced, took it out, moved back, but it's still stepping lower with terrible technicals. I'm looking for 16-ish on it. True Religion forming a big wedge here, and it appears that after this big gap and the wedge is formed, this stock could get slam dunked down towards 2021. UPL, Ultra Petroleum, in a big bear channel and slipping steadily lower. I'm looking for a test of 17 short term. WPZ, Williams Partners, also rolling over, cracked here and has formed a little bear wedge. I believe this bear wedge could very easily come down towards 49. And last day's World Acceptance, which is now falling hard, cracked here, formed the bear wedge. My target's 54. And that's it for tonight. Everybody take care.